Hello, Aquano here, and we're back for finally more Clair Obscur Expedition 33 content. And this time we have quite a bit of a different video. It's not a guide this time, but an update. Why? Because, I just wanted to log into the game, just play, have fun, and I just saw there was a patch. And when I looked at the patch, what I saw was made me so happy that I was like, you know what? I need to just press the record button and share it with you guys because I think that this is very, very big. Now, in terms of sizes, in terms of the amount of changes, this update is not as big as the previous big one, which gave us all the damage multipliers, the damage caps, etc. That actually kind of like, that fixed a big thing for the game. But this one does have a couple big changes, even though if it's not as big, and I do want to highlight them. So without further ado, let's talk about the changes of the version 1.4.0 update. Now, like every update, this update comes with a bunch of bug fixes, but it does come with some quality of life updates, and those are the ones we're going to focus on. It has four of them, four quality of life updates, and two of them are gameplay related. The two others are like settings related. And among the two gameplay ones, one of them made me very happy. But we're going to talk about the other one first. The other one is related to Luminas. So now when you are in the game and trying to choose your Pictos, you can see here that when I equip my Pictos and I hover over them, or if I look here in the middle where the ones I have equipped, it tells me right away what is the price of my Luminas. This is actually more important than you guys think, because it was so annoying that here on the left, like, you had to scroll and choose which ones you had to, like, what was the price of everything. On controller, it is very hard to do. On controller, you had to, like, every time you didn't know which one was more worth to keep, which Picto was more worth to keep, you had to go to your Lumina screen and see what was the price of every single Lumina, etc. So this definitely does help with prepping. It is a very, very nice touch. I personally like it. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree, or if you think it doesn't really matter as much. But see here, just hovering and being able to know which ones are the 10s, which ones are the very low cost ones, which ones are the very expensive ones, is very, very good. Because obviously you want to equip Pictos that have a very high cost Lumina, so you can save a lot of Lumina points, generally. Now, I wanted to talk about some of the accessibility changes. This one is kind of nice. So now every single Lunistain has a symbol inside of it. They're not just colors, because before they all looked the same except the light ones. And, well, actually, no, they all look the same. But this time here, if you look closely, you can see that there's a leaf instead of the earth ones. There's a snowflake instead of the ice one. There's like a big, there's like a light star instead of the light ones. Let's look at the fire one. Yeah, see, there's a fire inside. There's a certain, like, lightning symbol. It's the elemental symbols from the game. So yeah, this is supposedly to help with people who have color blindness, so they can recognize the elemental stains no matter their color. Okay, let's talk about the change that made me go, let's go! I wanted to keep it at the end, but, let's just not waste any more time. Let's talk about the main dish, the new gameplay quality of life update, which makes the game, in my opinion, a lot more enjoyable. So here I am in my challenge run save, which I stream every now and then on YouTube. Subscribe if you want to watch the challenge run, but my goal here is to die, so let's fast forward a little bit. Failed. Okay, does it happen? Does it happen? I don't know why it's not happening, but does it happen now? Nope, it does not happen. Okay, this is weird. Let me know in the comments if it's working for you, or if there are other conditions. But basically, the update that I wanted to talk about is this one. So here it says, Battle Retry Prompt. A new pop-up window appears after defeat, giving you the option to quickly retry the battle. This is huge. For those who played Metaphor ReFantazio, the first game I covered on this channel, another amazing turn-based RPG, you'd know how amazing this is. You're just Like, this is after you lose, so maybe it's not as OP as the one in Metaphor Fantasio. In Metaphor Fantasio, you could retry the battle at any time. There was a button called just retry battle, and you could reset. So, if for example, if you don't get the crit, if you get crit, or if you fuck up a parry, you could just like retry the battle. Like I'm talking in the in Expedition 33. Now in here, it's after defeat, which is already very good. Like if I could just quick retry after I lose a boss, very, very good. The problem here is that it seems like it's not working. I tried it on my post-game save against Simon, did not work. I went to my regular save, my early game save and my challenge run save against Renoir. It did not work. Now, I don't know if let me know in the comments. I really, really want to know this. This is not just for engagement. I really want to know if it works for someone. Please tell me if it worked for you, because I might be misunderstanding something, because it definitely says battle here, so it's not just retry a challenge or something. No, it's just battle. It should work on every single battle, right? Anyways, maybe they just made a mistake in the update. Maybe they'll patch it soon and actually make it work. Who knows? But anyways, if this works, it is huge for the game. Now let's move on to the other changes. Now let's talk about a very, very important bug fix when it comes to the 1.4 update. So there's two of them. The first one is honestly one I wasn't even aware of. So it says Lune's thermal transfer skill will no longer grant an extra turn without meeting the stain consumption. So Lune's thermal transfer requires 2 earth stains, or I guess 2 light stains since they work, to grant you a second turn after you use it. And apparently there was a bug where you would get an extra turn regardless. Now they fixed that. Good, I guess. But the one that is very huge is the second one, because the second one is a game-breaking bug that was found a month ago or so. And it's the combination between a couple things. So this was doable with Mael's weapon. Mael had a weapon that would allow her to become immortal. It would give Mael Shell when she goes under a certain amount of HP, and Healing Boon heals you when you get Shell. And so basically, if she revives with second chance, then she would pretty much become immortal, because at the moment she dies, she gets Shell and Healing Boon procs her to regen her. Anyways, it's a weird bug, and apparently it was available on every single character using second chance and Protecting Death. Protecting Death is a picto that allows you to get to give Shell to every single ally when you die. And apparently this interaction made you unkillable, because Second Chance revives you the moment you die once per game. The Healing Boon heals you when you get a buff, and Protecting Death gives a buff when you die. So it gives everything to the entire party when you die. So this was kind of a weird bug where you would like dying gives you reviving gives you Shell, gives you healing. So at the moment you die, you just heal back. So yeah, it just made you immortal, and it is a game-breaking bug, and so they fixed that. They also added autoplay dialogue. Yes, sir. For my Persona fans, we've been waiting for that. I love playing Persona because I just click on the auto dialogue button and just watch the movie. Would have been fun for my would have been good for my first playthrough. But hey, for those who still haven't played Expedition 33, for those who haven't finished the game, this is amazing news. It just makes the experience more enjoyable for me. There's also separate volume sliders that you can. The volume sliders can be different from in battle, in combat, and out of combat. So this just gives you more customization in terms of audio settings. Why not? Now the big one is definitely the battle retry prompt, and I really, really, really hope they kind of like implement it soon, because like, I did the update. My game is updated, and as you can see, every single other change is in my game. Like, I checked it. Every single other change is in my game except this one. It's not working for some reason. But I will still keep my title the same, like, because I still think this is life-changing, because I assume they will fix it soon. But yeah, because the update just like went live. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Wednesday, 4 a.m. Yeah, this is like July 30th. Like, this is very, very... At the time of recording, the update is very, very early. So, yeah. it was Aquano. Thank us for watching. For those who are watching my content for the first time, I made a lot of Expedition 33 videos, mainly my weapon tier list series. Check it out if you're interested, and I'll see you guys next time for more Expedition 33 content. Yes, the game has been out for 3 months, but I'm not done. I just love this game. I can't stop talking about it, so I'll keep the content going. Peace.